Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's F2 division. It's round number 10 of the season. We are nearly halfway in this mammoth season, but we've still got plenty of lovely tracks to go. And this is one of the many of the beautiful tracks left. We are at the British Grand Prix, the Silverstone Raceway. And this is a beautiful track to race at. It's a fast flowing circuit. If it's dry, I mean, if the British weather comes into play, it'll be quite interesting with the wet weather and everything. But let's see what happens tonight. Obviously, we had a great race in the F1 race last night. I'm only assuming because I hold my hand up. I didn't watch it. I have other things to do, but I'm pretty sure it was good. Anyway, I'm RSF1 Hunt. Back once again doing the F2 division, and I'm joined by RSF1 Invade. Good evening to you, Invade. I know you were a little bit under the weather today, so thank you for stepping in. But what do you expect for today's race? Another close one, I expect.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a close race, a very interesting race, and hopefully a lot of battles. Obviously, this would be, I think it's a few people's home GP, so we'll be seeing a lot of drivers wanting to get the win at the home track.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's kind of like our own sort of personal duel in the calendar, isn't it? It's the one you want to win, this British Grand Prix. I myself, I've never really gelled with Silverstone. I don't know what it is. You know, there's certain tracks that you just can't get along with. And what it is actually, it's the newest layout. Like when it was the old layout, when we started at the old front straight and the first big corners of Magus and Beckett's, that's when I enjoyed it. I've not really bonded with this layout. I mean, you can see why they did it. It's more modernized. I mean, look at the structure there. But in terms of racing, as I mentioned, this is good racing, good league racing. The only difficulties really are a few curves that can spin you on occasion if you're not too careful. Yeah, should be a good one ahead, and bright blue skies to start Q1. So at least we get proper lap times going forward.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of tight corners around here, so the one in Sector 2 where Hamilton and Verstappen had their crash, turn 1, that could spin you out. Yeah, there's quite a few turns that can spin you out and ruin your race.
I was going to say, Invade, we're at Silverstone. How long was it until you mentioned that crash, or that coming together at that corner?
I had to mention it.
Yes, you did. And well, as luck would have it, a Red Bull is the first car coming out, and it is Mr. CW in the Red Bull. Had a 9th place in Austria last time out, had a decent run. He's one of those, there's a fair few in this division that have not had the luck, Invade. I mean, one look at the driver's standings, which I saw earlier, I'm surprised by a lot of people how low they are in the standings, and I don't think it's their pace. This is a competitive division, and you can get caught up in incidences very, very easily. And I think those guys, like for example, I's the best. How's I's the best on 10 points? Which,
yeah,
I think he's on 10 points anyway.
Really surprised me.
Yeah. I mean, Cornish as well. I know he's known for his corner cutting, but his pace is certainly there. The good thing is, we still got a long way to go, so they can rectify it, but it just shows how competitive it is. The drivers like I's the best, Cornish. Who was another one that surprised me? Cornet Star as well. I know obviously Cornet Star's making the jump up, but he struggled a little bit. But maybe they can come forward to the front. Well, one thing we must
develop to the division, more they will.
What was that?
More they develop to this division, they'll probably gel more into the races.
One thing we must bring up, Mr. Cornish. Mr. Cornish has been a bad boy, or a bad man, He's not a boy, he's a man, but he's been a bad boy. He is full of foul the stewards after from last week. If those that remember, we've already had an Alfa Romeo off at turn 1. It's Crazy Fish, championship contender. He's already off at turn 1. He's got to be careful of the Red Bull. Tribal who's hit him, and Tribal is out.
Oh no!
And Fish has got a drama already in Q1. I don't know.
5th place. There's a 5th place for Crazy.
Yeah. How many views have we got at the moment? We've got 10 views so far. Anybody's guess would that happen? Because yes, Fish came back onto the racing line there, but Tribal surely could have seen him. Did you see that?
Yeah, you
invade
should have
all of
saw
it?
him there.
I
didn't. I saw the spin. I saw like the spin, and I saw him coming back on track. But then I switched over, so I didn't see the crash. No.
Yeah, I saw it. I was looking back. I know the Red Bull was there. I could see on the track map. That's one of those that's got to rumble on. But unfortunately, Tribal is out. We were talking about Cornish because Cornish has a little qualifying ban going into this race after Austria. Those that remember. But yeah, he's got to do what he can from the very back of the grid as CW sets for 27.6 as an early going. But yeah, 2 out already, which means, am I right in saying everybody goes through if they set a lap? I am indeed.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so that's what that does. The CW has a bit of a wobble out through turn 4. Yeah,
Hopefully
so
we don't get a crash.
yeah, so Cornish and Tribal now going to do it from the back of the grid. I think they're both capable, but they've got to stay out of trouble, don't they? They just got to keep their heads up. Especially
Matthew
Tribal
went
now,
super
jeez.
wide through there.
Yeah, Matty and the Alpha Tauri just going through. Yeah, comments from Hush, who's obviously, I believe he's still team principal of Red Bull. Yeah, one of your boys,
Yep.
Hush, is all ready. He'll start from the back.
Seems like Matty's struggling a little bit for. I mean, just staying on the track.
Yeah, some people,
Because he's gone off quite a bit.
yeah. What? Cornish,
Obviously, all he has to do is set this lap.
Cornish saying what happened to Tribal. Where do I start? Where do I start? No, Crazy Fish had a spin, exit turn 1, was returning to the track. Tribal either didn't see him in time or didn't expect him to be there, hit the back of Crazy Fish, gave Crazy Fish a 5 place grid penalty, and eliminated himself on the spot. So it's on the stream, Cornish, if you want to watch it back.
Yeah, massive shame for Tribal there. Hopefully he can make up for it in the race and make a beautiful move around Crazy Fish just for a bit of revenge.
Yeah, that's going to be some interesting talk in the F2 division, I believe, as Cornet Star lowers the target of a 27.4. Pace, Mr. Invade, because you saw the F1 race. What times were they setting, do you remember, in quali? Obviously, naturally, these guys should be slower.
I know, I can't remember if it was either Q1, Q2, Q2, Q3 that was raining, but I think there was, I don't think there was going as quick in Q1 because all of them would have gone through. I can't remember the top times.
Oh no. We've got a poll started in the Twitch chat. Who is the king of corner cutting pens? Me, Cornish, or Invade? I mean, question. Oh, not trying to sway the chat. Obviously, you pick whatever you want to pick. I know who I've picked, because I just did. You've got to look at it over the last couple of seasons. Who's done it the most?
Oh, last couple of seasons. Go back to season 4 Australia. I'm pretty sure I had like 30 odd.
Yeah. Who's been the closest to disqualification this season? I know I know I've had a fair few, but I've not gone in it. As we're in the 26s, Mr. Storage, our championship leader, going into this race, who needs a good result tonight, actually, because he got no points compared to his immediate rival now, Mr. Legends, who's got 2 back-to-back poles and back-to-back wins. He's put a statement up. He's in the 26s already. So good luck there from Storage. Yeah, Storage needs a good race here, doesn't he? Because the problem he's got, he's got a Legends, he's got a Pigeon closing him down in the championship. He's got to get back on form, because started off so well. He's just had a couple of rough races, although he redeemed in Canada after a bad qualifying to 4th. But yeah, no points last week. So got to get that. Get back on it. Mr. Pigeon flying his way through the Maggots and Beckett section onto the exit.
Said that lap from Storage was insane.
Yeah. I believe the F1 division are kind of in the 26s, so...
I'm not too sure what the pace should be around here for this division. Obviously, I'll now be expecting 26s due to Storage.
Yeah, well, Storage has been very quick in this division so far this season. It's been difficult to keep up with him, as Mr. Pigeon states that, actually, because he's another one of the pace setters. He's on 27.2, though. 4 tenths behind Storage.
That is mad.
Mm.
Obviously, he doesn't have to do another lap because he is through.
Here comes Hudson, who's also being on a good run of form at the moment in the Haas. 27.4 though, goes P6.
Legends, he's coming through the last turn now. What's he going to set? He's going to set a 31.3.
Mr. Ben is put about 20 kilos of sand in the in his car, I think. If you can ride on board with him. Oh no, he's invalidated, never mind. I thought it was a clean lap, but he was like, nah, I don't need to do anything. To be fair, Invade, actually, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, these guys don't need to push anymore, because the 2 drivers already out have decided.
I mean, people might get some practice laps in to fill out the Q1 session, because obviously they have bought the game to play the game, so they would probably finish off the Q1. Quoted from Vettel.
Did you buy the game to play the game?
Yeah.
I didn't realise this was a thing you had to do. I bought the game to watch. Mr. Horizon in the other Haas. The Haas drivers are done quite well recently in this division, especially in particularly Hudson, 2 second places in a row, narrowly missing out on the wins in both occasions. In fact, he's just got a second again.
Was on pole last week.
Oh, as Horizon has a big wobble the last couple of corners, 27.9, nearly dropped the car. He's safe. How's the vote getting on? I'm winning it.
Ben's on a decent lap here, from what I've seen anyway.
Or is he taking the sand out? Here we go.
Finally.
Oh, the car did not want to stick with the last part, but purple middle sector.
3.6.
I've been seeing 3.9s going through there. He's right on the edge of fuel, but should be alright.
The Mercedes head boxes. The rotation through there was nice.
27.3.
5 tenths off.
Right, so all that is left is Tornado, the team principal of Mercedes, who did not get the apex at all in the Magus and Beckett section.
I probably would imagine him not pushing full out, because obviously he should know that he's through now.
Yeah. He just needs to set a lap.
Yeah. Because if he doesn't and crashes, he will also be out.
And there we go. Everybody is through, unless those are still on track bin it, of course.
While they're doing practice.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Matty's doing practice, saying that he's on 5 laps off. Never mind, he's going in now.
Right, as we have a bit of a lull, 5 minutes left in the session, I'm going to go over the driver standings. Let me just bring them up. Constructors first. Williams lead the way, 174 points. Second is Mercedes, 131. They're closely followed by Alfa Romeo, 129. Aston Martin on 116. Then we have a dead heat between Ferrari and Haas, both 99 points. AlphaTauri on 90, so that's quite close. Bit of a gap back to McLaren in 8th place on 35. Then it's the Red Bulls on 24 and the Alpines on 18. The drivers, if it would just load up.
Just to say, Horizon's got a new helmet for this race. And in the poll, you and Cornish are tied with me on 1. I wonder who that one guy voted.
I think personally, your name should have been swapped with Tomo. Personally.
Well, Tomo's not in the league anymore, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Which I'm sorry to hear about that, by the way, as well. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
But he made a comeback on the comms yesterday, actually.
Here comes Horizon 40, back up to 27.2, just behind his teammates into 4th place. So F2 drivers, so Sturridge's lead, he still leads, but has been cut quite dramatically over the last couple of races, but he is still leading on 104 points. Second is the chasing IGN Legends, who's now on 91 points. So if we have a similar story to last week, Legends can take the lead of the championship. Third place is...
get a triple win in a row.
Yeah.
A 3rd win in a row.
Almost unheard of in RSF1 actually, as a league. So see if he can get it done. Ben and Crazyfish on 80 points each. Still in touch. Hudson on 79 also. Then you got Pigeon and Grunty on 72 points each. Quirky Turtle on 65. Then it's a massive gap back to Cornish on 25. It's kind of like an A championship and a B championship at the moment. Hopefully that thing will change. As again I mentioned, all these drivers kind of got the bad luck of things. There's Cornish on 25, CW on 23, Horizon on 20, Tornado 19, Matthew on 18, Cornet on 18, Eva on 15, Hobnomovich on 10, Eyes the Best on 10, Sliven on 8, Tribal on 1, and Whipping One Shot yet to score.
Hopefully, the ones at the back, who's in that B class in the championship, so Cornish and below, can catch up to the A class championship.
I'm starting to label it as a B class championship, but there's a 40-point gap from I think it was Quirky back to Cornish, and that's 1 position. So but yeah,
That
a lot
is
of those haven't had the luck at all. I'm leading the vote again. Yay.
I guess no one watched F5 in season 4.
Oh, the one you were in it.
Yeah. Every time I had around 15 seconds.
Alright, so there is Q1. Sturridge tops the session, the only driver into the 26s. Very nice lap from him. Can he repeat the process? Because he has a very eager, snapping pack right behind, because the gap from Hudson back to Cornet, which is 6 positions, is 3 tenths. So all very good. Crazy Fish and CW all there as well. And of course, I don't think Grunty, Matty and Legends have that pace in them. So obviously we shall see. But obviously the big story is the Tribal DNFing on the back of Crazy Fish. Crazy Fish getting a 5-place grid penalty for this qualifying. So what Crazy Fish I think needs to do here, Invade, he has to get in the Q3. Otherwise he's basically at the back, next to Tribal. So he needs to get in the Q3. This is almost pivotal that he does.
Yeah, he needs to get a very great start position, and then he could be sorted for some decent points. Hopefully, anyway.
Alright, into Q2. This is where strategy comes into play, and if I remember rightly, this is the either soft to medium or medium to soft track, isn't it? But
I think so.
I remember rightly from last season or previous research. It's just one of those, I think, if you can get through on the mediums, great. But if you have to go through on softs, it's not massively disadvantage. So what I remember rightly, anyway.
I'm not too sure on strategy-wise because I have done zero practice strategy-wise.
Where is Silverstone in my book? Hold up. Look at it. Heading straight into Q2. Crazy Fish interesting on the softs, CW on the mediums, Pigeon on the mediums. It's that classic, those that think they have the pace will definitely try and go through on the medium tyres.
Yeah, I reckon most of these drivers could get through on the mediums.
Huh. Interesting little facts for that. Sweet. Right, riding on board with Crazy Fish to take us around this British Grand Prix circuit of Silverstone. Nearly invalidates as he goes across the start-finish line down into turn 1. Gotta hold the car as soon as possible. Oh, he's invalidated. Never mind. CW. Carry on with you, flowing through turn 2. 1, 2, yeah, 3, and then into 4. Turn 5, slow it all down. Double hairpin, and then on to turn 6. Crazy Fish off the racing line, please. Thank you. Don't hit another Red Bull. Christ. I think this is a Woodcut straight, I think it is.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I think it is, and this long right-hander, which you've got to feather the throttle and the speed onto the old back straight. Careful not cutting that white line too much. And then hold your breath for the old turn 1 where... Oh!
Oh!
I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone.
He caught that.
That is arguably one of the toughest corners on the calendar, to be honest, because you've got to go through there. No lift. You're ballsy.
Very surprised that he caught that.
Yeah. There's Hudson. He decides to drop it down to 7th, which is a method that you can do. And then into Magus and Beckett's. Never mind, cut the first bit. Thank you, Hudson. We will get a lap where people are actually doing this properly. Right, here we go, Mary. DW 36.8. Got to go a bit faster than that. Matty's another one. Drops down to 7. I think if you're on the mediums and on race fuel, I think dropping down to 7th is the best way. Now through Magnus and Beckett's, which if you can get
into the softs.
Oof. 27.4. It's in the 26, but I think that's a decent banker lap from Ben there. Matty a bit slidey for the exit onto the hanger straight. Nicely through Cop's corner, which has been the debate before, by the way, from F2, because they were talking about track limits. Now we know track limits is the white line, but have been saying, oh, can we go over the left-hand side on cops? And I'm like, well, no, because that's over the white line. So
Yeah.
But no, it's debatable because, hint hint, you can go over it and get away with it. You didn't hear it from me.
You didn't hear it off this stream at all.
No. we're on the licensed racing league. We are a professional racing league that is not advising people to cheat whatsoever.
Definitely.
Definitely not. Nice line from Cornet Star through Magnus and Beckett's corner. 103.9 in the middle sector is not bad at all.
Tornado's 2/10 slower than Ben. Ben's on the softs and Tornado's on the mediums.
Well, I'm thinking that soft lap was either had a mistake in it or not. It's 100% best. It'll be low 27s, I think, at this stage now.
Crazy. Crazy must have had a massive mistake if he's 4th on the softs. They had 2 medium runners.
He's also done 2 laps on those soft tyres as well, so...
Oh, that's not very good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you try the mediums?
People understand they have to lift significantly to show they're losing time and therefore not be penalised by the game or by the stewards. Says Hippo. Correct. That is the proper professional way of saying that. Yeah, thank you. Ben is retired.
He thinks he's safe.
Is that going to be good enough? Well...
Oh, I don't know. Because that medium time from Tornado, he might have just had a banger of a lap, but I still don't think it's going to be safe.
Oh, never mind. Ben is on the mediums, apparently. Because Cornish.
Is he?
Cornish would know.
Alright.
Sturridge nailed old turn 1. He did not... Well, stayed in 8th. And carried the best amount of speed I think I've seen through there. And absolutely nailed Magnus and Beckers. He's on an absolute flyer. Is Sturridge.
3.3 in the middle sector.
He's about half a second up on Tornado. This
could be a 26 here if he just makes this last sector very good.
Short shifting through the chicane, exactly what you need to do. Is it going to be a 26? Oh, nearly. 27-1.
Very close, but 3/10 ahead of Ben.
Crazy Fish is also mediums as well. How does it do this? Grunty's 4/10 up, which is a lot better than his 28-1. So he's going for a third lap.
Mediums.
Hmm?
I want to know if Legends is on the medium. Oh! Horizon spawn.
Still... Is he alive still? Oh yeah, he is. He's fine. Unfortunately, Cornish is too late for that. I think you're fine.
I doubt he'll want to move up and lose his championship lead anyway.
You've missed your cue. You've missed your cue. Legends is on sauce. Legends is on sauce at the moment.
Right.
But he did set his lap on the mediums.
Oh, Quirky almost went into the wall through, I think it's Carps. I'm not too sure what turns are, I just know one of them's Carps.
I only know a fair few. Right, I's the best. Who, again, is one of those drivers that tonight could be the turn off for.
Are working together here.
That would be Sturridge giving a...
Quirky.
He's forgetting that Quirky's his teammate as well. Quirky up to 4th place, not bad. I mean, it says
this is very close.
I mean, it says everything, doesn't it? If you take Sturridge's lap out of the equation, I mean, Ben has done a terrific lap there if that is on mediums, which obviously that is. And then the rest of the pack, I think, is kind of everyone's got a normal average pace of the division, mid 27s on the medium tyre. as you say, it's very, very close. I think Ben is safe now, but
Yeah, looking at these first times anyway. But obviously, it depends on the second times if they do come out again after the 4-minute mark.
is the best decent middle sector. But good pace in Q1, so maybe, just maybe, you can get some solid points here tonight. Oh, deep into that chicane though. That will cost him time. Going to be a 27.8, goes to 8th place, only just in.
That probably lost him about a 10th or 10th and a half. So that lap could have at least put him P4, P5. That's how close it is.
Hippo, no offence, but don't judge 5-lappers. Don't judge 5-lappers for pace, because who takes 5-lappers seriously? Don't say you invade. Don't say you invade.
I mean, it sounds like Hippo does.
Well, Hippo's like, oh, I'm 5-lappers, I'm with Sturridge, Vettel and Easton. And like, but yeah, but also Hippo, I wouldn't shout that out too loud. You're like 4 or 5 divisions lower than them in the league pyramid. Division 5 knew very well. I think you should just stay there, to be honest. Stay there and do well.
You might end up winning the championship, not going up to
I mean, still early days.
F3.
Yeah. 103.4 from Legends. Legends is a decent time. This could sneak him near to Sturridge or where Ben is, possibly.
I reckon he's going to set a 27.3.
Bit of a lock up through the chicane. Nicely done. 27.1. Quicker than Sturridge.
I massively underrated him there.
Wow. I think he's done a mighty last sector, because I think he was a couple of tenths down in the middle. Oh, and Pigeon joins them at 27.2. 3-lap mediums. Alright, okay.
He does not want to do any more laps on them. Slytherin.
3 laps, is that going to hurt?
Slytherin's done a 27.6. He's
bad
up
from
to
Slytherin.
6th.
We could get a few...
CW's on softs now.
We could get a few surprises here. Tornado's retired. Grunty's retired. That's definitely not quick enough. Tornado and Grunty.
I don't think Grunty wants to start in the softs.
We've done 3 laps on his mediums and a 27.7, and he's right on the bubble.
Is he looking for P11?
I don't think he's even going to get P11.
He's probably going to get...
Fish, Matty, CW on softs. You've got Horizon, who's quick in his own right on mediums. Who's yet to set a time. I think Grunty might end up 13th, 14th. The Tornado's a little bit risky as well. So close. I said right at the start of this division, after what Crazy Fish is done. Crazy Fish is to what? Whoa, Crazy Fish. Crazy Fish is going to be at the back. Because five grid positions that he's going to be alongside Tribal, basically.
The one who he took out. Well, I wouldn't say he took out, but he had a collision.
The one he had the problem with. So just say that.
He had a collision.
Yeah, CW up to 4th, gets himself through, knocks Grunty out. Horizon goes to 12th and misses out by not even a lot, but he's got time to go again. And then you've got, is Quirky leaving the pit lane? How much is left? There's still yellow flags. I think Quirky's done. Yeah, Quirky's retired, so we've got...
And look who's in P11.
Yeah, Grunty, but he's hanging on by a thread.
Depends on this Horizon lap.
Where you got Horizon, you got Eyes, you've got Matty on soft, so you'd imagine should jump up. Oh,
Yeah, you
Horizon
imagine.
on a spin.
Oh no! It's all down to Matty now.
Yeah, Horizon's gone.
So
Matty and
at
Eyes.
best,
Matty and
Grunt
Eyes.
can get P12.
Oh, he's got Eyes. It could be 13th.
Yeah.
Matty 3 tenths up. Also got Cornet as well, who's on the bubble in 10th. He's wanted to improve. He's on softs. 1,000.
Hopefully he doesn't bottle it here.
1,000's quicker than Grunty, by the way. Is Cornet.
Ooh, that is close.
I think Matty is going to get himself safely through unless he invalidates. Oh.
He's hooked that up very well.
What soft tyres gives you.
Bono, where's my pace? Says Horizon.
Lewis, you
I don't know,
had a spin. You had a spin, Lewis, that's why. Oh, Matty!
What?
Wow, the tactics. The tactics of Matty. Also, I's the best, who
was he going for P11 there then?
He didn't want to go through on softs. I guess. Cornet flies to the top on softs. I's the best could go through.
He does.
I think he did, yep.
Who did that knockout though?
Not to remember. Oh, it knocked out Quirky. The Quirky in 11th, Grunty 12th. This is out on P11 by 6,000ths of a second. Horizon was there as well. Matty, if he was slowing to get 11th, he missed that out by a 10th. Not even that. Wow, the battle for 11th was intense. Almost as intense as the battle for provisional pole.
And look at that, half a tenth is Legends behind Cornet.
Yeah. Cornet though on the softs, I think. Unless that's either on softs or he's pulled the lap of his life on the medium tyre. No offense, Cornet, but I think that was the softs.
Yeah, I reckon so too.
Alright, here we go. Top End Shootout Opposition. And the question is, Mr. Invade, can Mr. Legends Mercedes go for an unprecedented 3 poles in a row? Don't think it's been done before.
I don't think so. I reckon Storage has this.
You don't fit anybody else in there.
Literally, if anyone else was gonna get pole out of them two, it would probably be either Hudson if he sets up the lap, or Ben if he sets a blistering lap.
Oh. Who's the lobby host of F2?
Quirky for tonight.
Quirky, you had one job. Apart from qualify, you had one job. We're restarting after quali because safety car is on standard. Meant to be on reduced. So there you go. Well, there goes the fresh tyre thing, which we were debating about for a while.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Alright. Hudson's going to be the first lap in Q3. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of interlude, a little bit of a break from qualifying to the race, hopefully not too long. Yeah,
Yep, hopefully, anyway.
apparently, yeah, standard safety car rules is
Broken.
broken.
It's broken.
Cornish saying this, that's the only advantage I had from the back of the grid and now it's gone. Well, not to be that guy, Cornish, but you are part of the committee. You can reverse the decision, can you not? No?
Pretty sure he can.
No, pretty sure he can't. What's he pulling everybody's leg? A joke. Again, Hudson not brave enough to go, not when it's the right call. Well, yeah, I know. Hudson again. Oh! Through the Magnussen Beckett's, he's gone. Mr. Ben. Who's a few corners behind.
Ben's lap's been looking pretty decent until now. Commentators can.
Wow, Invade. He's done it. I'm laughing because of Invade, not because of Ben invalidating. Just point that out. Oh, see, W's invalid. Can someone set a lap? Please. Eyes, can you do it?
Eyes can do it.
3.2, middle sector.
Oh,
Nice.
this is looking very good. I reckon you should start on the wets corner.
Oof. Yeah, I was going to say the wets. Wets all the way. There's a
It's
spin in
looking a
front of
bit wet out
Mercedes. Maybe not a spin. I think it was Tornado letting everybody through. Eyes the best. That's the first lap. A 27.0. That's a handy first lap.
Ooh. That is a very nice lap.
Comes Sturridge into the 26s again. Yes, 26.6. Fastest lap of the evening. Followed by
Cornish, I
Legends.
reckon you should go hard soft.
Legends.
Oh, that is
Half a
way too
tenth.
close.
Cornet up to third. Also in the 26s. Go on, Cornet. Impartial
This
commentator
is
here.
super close here.
Pretty good. Minute 3.2 from Hudson, middle sector. He's would also touch 26. Cornet throwing his name into the hat as well.
That is very interesting, saying Cornet and Ice both don't have many points, but yeah, they're still up there.
Yeah. Race is where it matters though, as Hudson pops himself into third. It's a bit more like it from Hudson.
Let's see what CW can do through the last few turns. He's taking that alright. And he's done a 27.4.
Alright. So Sturridge by half a tenth exactly. Although I like how this game, when you put it on fastest lap, it's like 51 or 0.051, and then you go to the leader 0.050. Logic.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
So much logic, but
CW's
Sturridge
validated.
by a little bit.
Cornet is in. Hudson.
Yeah, they're all heading back in.
Oh, Ben's coming out.
Yeah.
At least he's gonna give us a lot of entertainment.
Yeah.
Hopefully he spins.
I'd half love if he actually spun at the next corner after you said that again about him.
I would just mute my mic and I'm not speaking for the rest of the quali.
Is it worth talking about the real life Grand Prix now? Has everyone watched it?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Okay. Good result for Ferrari, wasn't it? Fantastic.
Yeah, 1-2. Great result for Magnussen, to be honest.
Think of this of Kevin Magnussen, like a month ago, he wasn't even considering heading back into Formula 1. And then he did a race where he was battling with Lewis Hamilton and Perez, qualified, what was it? 7th.
P7.
And finished 5th. A solid
That is what you
drive.
call the Danish goat.
I mean, think about Haas as well. How last year, first race, they were stone dead last, miles off the pace of everybody else, and now look at it. The midfield. They've swapped with McLaren is basically what they've done, I think.
Yeah, and they are P4 in the standings now. After
Ahead
one
of
race.
Red Bull.
I mean, everyone's ahead of Red Bull.
Right. Also, I'd like to point out there was a lot of stuff about, against Red Bull. Don't think they could do much about what happened to them, to be honest. They both had engine failures, which can happen to any team at any point. So, you know.
Maybe they're going through some reliability issues now.
It was a good race. Decent race.
And it's Jeddah this weekend. Which
weird saying that, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
When he had a race at Jeddah about 6. How many months ago was the race? Ben, what are you doing?
I want to say it was about 4. No, probably not 4. About 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah. Nice. 15 down a gear for every corner. How you do it?
It does look like he's struggling through there though. Every time I've seen him on the lap, he's struggling.
Nice.
Maybe he's running some high wings.
Here's the thing as well. Apparently, you're running about 6-8 wings, sometimes even higher. 26.8 goes to 3rd.
And he didn't spin. But Will Tornado, he almost did.
Hold the phone, everybody. Ben is 3rd and he didn't invalidate. Oh, Tornado did.
Tornado.
Oh dear. Right, who's on laps?
Slithering is set. Purple first sector.
Let's get up to the middle. Is that a Mercedes coming through or Haas? Hudson on an outlap, so Silverstone will be next. With 2.5 minutes to go. Everybody apart from Legends and Cornet are out on the pits. Out on the track. Tornado's heading back in.
For the middle sector, it's done a 3.3. He's 2 times off.
Tornado's done.
This could get him into the 26s for Silverstone.
Could put him on the top 5, possibly.
Yep.
Short shifting through the chicane, exactly what you need to do. Does he do it? Yes, he does. P5. Nicely done.
Very good lap.
Pigeon note, 3/10 up. Oh, slightly over the curb. Could have cost him a little bit. Goes up to 4th. Not to 3rd. And invalidates the next run, so he's got to slow down, but I think he's going to be out of fuel. So Pigeon is done for the session.
Look how close it is. I mean, if you take out CW, look how close it is.
Yeah, very good. 3.5 tenths pretty much, covering the most of the field. Tornado is not going to set a lap in Q3. He will start 10th. Everyone else is on laps now. Essentially their last lap of the session. The Storage is about to head through first couple of corners.
Let's see what Storage can do. The championship leader on 104 points. I'm pretty sure anyway.
Hudson has just gone up to 4th, displaces Pigeon. Legends makes the line, as does Cornet Start laps. Sturridge is a 10.5 up. Legends are going to find a bit more.
Very well. Oh, he's on the limits.
There's a Ferrari off.
He's fighting this car.
Legends. Oh, Legends finds 2.5 tenths.
And Storage is 2 tenths up.
Almost matching each other, nose to tail.
Maybe Storage coming to the line first.
So he's just got to get 26.4 at least, because Legends is on that time as well. What's he going to go for? 26.4 it is.
24.
It's all down to Legends, who's invalidated. Legends is done.
Oh. Benjamin can't do much. Hudson, P4 guy, and he's invalid. Cornet Star, a 10th up.
Cornet
This
Star.
lap could put in P3.
Cornet Star is the only one that can spoil Sturridge's party, or can he split the two championship contenders? Cornet Star, who's not had the luck at all this season, can he get a good grid spot? He goes up to 5th place. Goes ahead of Pigeon, so Pigeon drops to 6th.
That's a decent lap.
And Legends' streak of pole positions has been defeated. Sturridge, who topped every session so far tonight, tops the one that's most important by 2.5 tenths in the end over Legends. CRF1 Ben in P3, Hudson in P4, Cornet Star in P5, a Pigeon in 6th, Sliverin in 7th, Eyes the Best in 8th, CW in 9th, and Tornado never set a lap in the end. 10th in the Mercedes.
Now, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Did you get all you wanted, Mr. Cornish? And all the grid slots ready. So again, hopefully transition won't be too long.
Yep. Hopefully.
And now I've got a stall. I've got a stall, don't I?
How do we stall? I would never know.
And normally do TT laps. So
Fair enough.
the question is, do we do laps around Silverstone or the rest of the divisions, or do I do laps around whatever the next track is, which I can't think what it is?
I reckon we do Silverstone, and the next, and if you want to do the next track, it is Hungary.
Oh god. Silverstone, please. Silverstone backwards in the wet.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
painful.
Does anybody else want to double down on that?
If you actually, is it even possible to use the soft tyres in TT while it's wet?
No, you've got to use wet tyres. But what he's saying is he wants me to drive the track backwards in the wet.
Yeah, I was hoping you could do that, but on softs.
Alright. Vade, can you ask F2 or whoever is in charge of F2 to ping you when the lobby's ready?
Alright, will do.
I'll focus on trying not to spin a lot. Oh. We've got Lincoln, France, apparently. Let's go, no setup, whatever. Oh, what is... What's this angle? Jesus. Okay. Okay, I can't even spin around properly. Here we
Is it
go.
on full traction?
Jesus. Must be medium traction, I guess. Wait. It's automatic gears! Ah! Hang on. Settings, it says, why is it on automatic? Who was on this last? Full traction control. Yeah, it's just on automatic for whatever reason.
Maybe no one even sorted it.
Oh, that's tighter than I thought. Mackets and Beckett's backwards is a lot more different.
Yeah,
No.
I'm in the hobby now.
Someone has
That's
definitely been on here before, because this is not the default angle. Then, but they've already done it.
I mean, I know the lobby's not fully set up, I just know it's open.
This is a weird trap backwards. Not a bad trap backwards, but it's just a weird one. This is turn... That's not bad. Oh, jeez! Oh. Sign me to esports already. Confident up. No. This is the next lap. Oh, really? Come on. It's not a bad track backwards, actually.
I mean, it looks hard through maggots, well, Beckett's and maggots.
It's a lot different, isn't it?
You going super slow through there.
I think you have to. And then on the exit,
Yeah,
like, it's really
have to.
easy.
This turn looks amazing though.
Hmm.
Oh, this lap's looking kind of nice though.
Yeah, it's not bad once you learn it.
That turn comes at you fast though.
Ugh. Turn 3 is horrendously awkward now. Was that turn 4? Not sure.
I think the lobby's all done now.
Okay, I'm done. That was nice. It's finishing the grid. Okay. Right, where are we? There we are. "17 viewers saw me go around backwards in the wet. Alright. So...
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
So this is a thing, Invade, that on the next game we're going to have to get used to. The Q2 rule. No longer in effect.
Which is quite a big shame, to be honest, because I actually enjoyed that rule.
Hmm.
It made it more interesting, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It there's pros, and you can see it for both sides. I mean, now we actually get to see Q2 proper. You know, instead of old people going to go on the slower tyre just to get through. Now we get to see like more of a pecking order as you go through the qualifying session, rather than people guessing. I mean, you've still got to do the laps.
Yeah.
Plus also it's that gamble now, isn't it? On what tyres you start on.
I want to see if anyone risks it and goes onto the hards.
Hmm.
But I doubt that'll happen.
No.
Probably
Obviously,
mediums or softs.
obviously everybody outside the top 10, as usual, will be able to will be able to start on whatever tyre they want. Those inside the top 10 have to start on the tyres that they would have started on if this wasn't a restart.
So everyone other than Cornet South would be on the mediums.
Basically.
I'm pretty sure it was only Cornet to get
Yeah,
through on the
and the punishment, if you don't, is an immediate disqualification, apparently.
I thought it was some quali ban or something.
It's a disqualification from the race.
Ooh.
Like, your points don't count. Well, that was the rule when I did it. Well, I fell foul of it. Even though I pitted on the first lap, they were like, nah, it's still disqualified. Unless that rule's changed.
It should be alright. But...
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said, because I realised.
Yeah, I mean... Let's just hope people go on to the right place. There's nothing to talk about during this part. Interesting enough, there is people on the softs. So anyone in chat, what is your race predictions? I'm also going to agree with that, Aaron, saying it will be an interesting race.
Yeah, could be I reckon this could be a quite pivotal race in the championship. I know we're round 10, still a long way to go.
I'm just looking at all the drivers on the softs. Cornish softs, Horizon softs, Grunty softs.
Nobody hard tyres. Unsurprisingly, I think this is one of those. This is one of those races you only touch the hard tyres if you get damage on the first lap, and you're just hoping for a safety car or something.
Hopefully you don't get damage on the first lap, unless your name is BF1 Racer.
What do you have against Ben anyway? You seem to be targeting him
washed.
a lot. Okay. Just like McLaren at the weekend.
And Aston Martin. And Williams.
Well, no.
Williams
is a case of they lost Russell.
I mean, they've got Albon, which is...
Albon's not bad, and I think he did an admirable job.
Yeah,
I
swear he was in the points at one point.
Yeah, he was hanging around the lower end of points. You know, the AlphaTauris and the Romeos.
Schumacher.
Yeah.
Only one one Red Bull powered car finished the race as well.
Yeah, Sonoda didn't do too badly himself.
Didn't he get points?
Yeah, I think he got 8th place.
Yeah,
not bad at all from like 16th or something. But here we go. We are set and ready to go for this race around Silverstone. Everybody weighted up very good, so people should have their setup on, etc, etc. Take us through the grid, Mr. Invade.
Okay then, so P17 we have Crazy Fish, who had a 5-place grid drop in the Alfa Romeo. 16th we have RSF1 Cornish in the McLaren, who had a quali ban, who almost finished the back of one tribal there. P15 we have one tribal in the Red Bull, who had an incident with Crazy Fish during quali 1. P14 we have Matty in the AlphaTauri. P13 we have Horizon 40 in the Haas. 12th we have Grunty in the Aston Martin. 11th we have Quirky Turtle in the Williams. 10th we have Tornado in the Mercedes. 9th we have CW in the Red Bull. 8th we have Ice the Best in the McLaren. 7th we have Slytherin in the Alfa Romeo. Sixth place we have Mr. Pigeon Munch in the AlphaTauri. Fifth place we have Cornet Star in the Alpine. Fourth we have JJ Hudson in the Haas. Third we have CRF1 Ben in the Ferrari. Second we have Legends in the Mercedes. And your pole position man, the championship leader, Storage in the Williams. This is going to be a very...
Hello?
Mike, are you there?
You there, Invade?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, there was some crackling on the stream, so I had to solve it there by taking my own mic out and put it back in, and it muted you for some reason.
Alright.
Alright, so here we go for 26 laps. Hopefully that would have solved the crackling issue. We have 17 drivers ready and waiting to go as we head for 3, 4, 5 red lights. Long hold, and that is it. Lights out and away we go, go, go. It's a great start for Legend. He's going to get the jump on Sturridge into turn 1, and he takes the lead in the Silverstone British Grand Prix. Sturridge is going to come back at him though, running outside of turn 3. They're wheel to wheel, almost rubbing the tyres. On board of Ben, keeping a good eye, and they're still rubbing the tyres. Ben is going to capitalise on it. Oh, they've locked together. Sturridge and Legends locked together. They're fighting so hard. Oh,
the Williams is out. Tornado's on no wing. Someone just braked after the turn, and then they both just lost the wings with Quatel out of the race. And I don't know what happened to Eyes. I think he was also caught into that. Cornish has made
massive crash at the start. Big drama as well. Ben is in the lead with Hudson in second. Cornet on the soft tyres in third. Virtual safety car, and unsurprisingly,
surprised it's not a full.
2 drivers out on the spot.
Very surprised it's not full. And look who's in the points now. Tornado. I mean, not Tornado. One Tribal.
Yeah, up 5 places. Cornish up 5 places as well. Crazy Fish failed to capitalise on everything because I think he got spun as well. I think Sliverin got caught up in it as well, which is such a shame for him, but at least the virtual bring him right back into it.
Oh no.
The
lobby host has just left.
Oh yeah, he's not meant to do that either. Hopefully things will be alright. Oh, it is a full safety car. It is a full safety car.
Yeah, it must have changed.
So those with damage can now pit, and it is quite a few from that kerfuffle of a start. So Grunty, Cornish, Tornado, all in the pits. That's actually less than what I thought it would be. Nobody changing their tyres for strategy. It's far, far too early. At least those with damage can pit and recover. Whatever that was, but drama at the start, Invade, between our 2 championship rivals, Legends and Storage. The tyres just lock together, which can happen on this game. It's very rare, but can happen. But they're fighting so hard, and Ben just capitalised, got them both.
He's kept it clean, and now he is leading this race.
Cornet Star's also done well on those soft tyres. I was going to say before we start that Cornet, if he has, and CW as well, because he's up to 5th as well, so he's benefited quite nicely. They've both got to make inroads on the mediums ahead, and they've made game position so far, but they still need to do more. Yeah, Horizon as well. Interestingly, Cornish and Grunty going on to another set of the soft tyres.
Are they doing 2-stop?
And well, Cornish was on soft, so he's gone on to another pair of soft, so he has to go to mediums.
I imagine he will go to mediums. Grunt might go to mediums or softs.
I think Grunty started on medium, so he can do a double soft if he wants.
That's if he can.
And they will both be
stretch out the
fresh.
tyres.
Well, they'll both be fresh tyres, remember? Because
Yeah, but we don't know how good Grunt will be on the tyres. Maybe he'll just kill him in the first few laps, then he'll suffer. Or he might not.
Hush, is it a massive crackle? Was it workable?
Whose mic's rattling?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out as well, because we had it before. Now, let me turn the stream off mine. Turn the stream off mine. Turn the stream off mine. Turn the stream off mine.
Oh, echo.
I think it's yours. But nothing we can do about that.
I'll try to sort it out
Is-
this time.
Okay. Sometimes it goes bad. Okay. Meantime, Crazy Fish pits again onto a pair of soft tyres, so might have been, is that wing damage? Let's have a look at this. Stops for Crazy Fish. No front wings, so
Hello?
hello?
Is
Yeah,
it sorted
apparently it's okay. Yeah, apparently it's okay. K-Bay, it's just every now and again. It's you can work by it.
Alright.
The Crazy Fish has pitted, interestingly, no damage. It's gone onto soft tyres. The only thing I could say, Hush, is that we have lost the lobby host, which could be something to do with it. Unfortunately. So, that is, again, if that is the case, then we're going to have to live with what we've got here. We're going to be set, ready for a restart, possibly. It should be a restart soon, I'd imagine. Lap 3 already. Yeah, safety car in this lap. So Ben is going to be doing the restart, trying to stay ahead of Hudson as they weave all the way down the Hanger Straight.
On board with Crazy Fish.
Yeah, Crazy Fish has got to make some inroads. That's just Grunty and Cornish. They've gone for the aggressive
I mean, Cornish is
strategy.
probably still in the same place he was before.
When is Ben gonna go? Now, with this, obviously he's got to allow the safety car to go in. The safety car is in the pit lane now, and Ben is gone. Ben is gone. A few more corners earlier than what I thought he would.
He's gone
Away
quite early.
we go. That actually worked out for him. And similar to what Charles Leclerc did at the weekend. And we are back racing underway. Cornet on the soft tyres. You can see the better grip that he has over Hudson through turn 1. Can he use it? No. Hudson very late on the
there was a
brakes.
close battle
Two-
against Legends and Storage again.
Don't connect again, you two. Jeez.
They can't leave each other alone.
Everyone's got by Cornish. Meantime, no. Cornish has got back ahead. DW also climbing all over the back of Pigeon. Again, these soft tyres, they've got to use them when they got the grip.
Tornado, he's trying to run around the outside of Sliver here.
Oh, here comes CW.
Oh no! Please don't make it a Lewis Hamilton Verstappen. Oh, thank God.
Nearly did it. Yeah, CW's got to get past Pigeon, but makes a meal of the maggots and beckons, and Storage might be all over him. He goes wide, all over the grass. Here comes Legends. Legends got a massive run.
Here. Cornet will get Hudson. He's going to go down the inside. He is going to go down the inside, and he has made the mistake. That's a lovely move through there. 7 tenths now to catch up to CRF1 Ben.
Yeah, good stuff from Cornet's doing what he needs to do. Storage, meantime, trying to look forward, trying to get past ahead CW, but he's got Legends right at the gearbox of him. They all start flowing through turn 2 and 3 once again.
Legends
Horizon's gapped
storage.
Tribal a little bit. Horizon looking at Legends as well.
This will get tasty here.
Yeah, the top 8 all very close to one another. Cornet has gapped all right up to the back of Ben.
Grunty does get past one tribal. One tribal's battling back the inside line. Grunty's gonna hold it around the outside. He gets the better exit. Oh, he's gonna be close here. They are still side by side, and one tribal does yield.
Nice, Grunty round the outside, beautiful move.
But hopefully one tribal
Moving
can
ahead.
keep on the back of him through here.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
Storage!
Storage is out! Championship leader, he's gone! Through the middle, Macus and Beckett's. Car is gone. Storage is out.
Oh no!
That's
The
massive.
bad form continues.
2 races in a row, no points as
Oh,
Cornet
one
is looking
tribal.
for the
One
lead.
tribal is gonna go try around the outside. He's looking. Oh, he can't get a move, but he's basically pushing Grunty through here. I thought Grunty would be gapping him by now, but it seems not. Did Grunty not have the pace? Oh. Storage is left and he was the host.
He was just... Oh, this is good, isn't it?
Hopefully the host is the one with good connection.
Yep. Cornet has to get the lead, I would say. If not this lap, the next one he has to.
Cornish is looking at the back of one tribal. He's looking at every single angle through here. Cornet's also getting close to Ben.
Yeah, still got the top 7. All in the same shot. This is big for Legends now. He knows it. Sturridge is out as CW gets the first time penalty of the evening. Sturridge is out, so as I said, he could take the championship lead if all goes the way, as Ben is weaving left to right, trying to break the slipstream, but it's not going to help.
Defend.
Cornet is through. Soft tyres, but this is fine for Ben.
I reckon
allow.
I do know Ben will not give up now.
He's got to be careful because he's got Hudson and Pigeon still stuck with him.
He was pushing him through that last turn.
Fastest lap for Horizon in 7th, who is still on the back of this, putting Legends under pressure. Look at them, all 7 of them heading through turn 3 and a bit of a gap back to Grunty.
It's a snake.
DRS train. Choo choo.
Look how far Cornet's going.
Oh, Hudson, looking at Ben, edging across. Oh, backed out of it very wisely. Cornet has to break away. I don't think he can.
He has to use up those softs now. With that,
Use the ERS. He's just not pulling away at all.
yeah, he's got 60%. He's used it a little bit through there.
We're all on 60% at the moment. All Hudson a little bit wide through the third part of the section as Legends has got a run, I think, on CW.
Ben, 2 tenths.
All poised very nicely. Legends going for a look. Racingfish gets past Matty as well. Matty's been passed twice. Face to 2 corners.
Grunty fastest lap. He's closing in on that 1 second gap.
At the back of Cornet.
And he gets in that 1 second.
Oh, yellow flag! Tornado! Tornado for a spin.
Nah. And Crazy got a pen, so has CW.
Yeah, look at this. It's now 6 because Horizon has dropped a little bit off Legends. He must have made a mistake, and now that has allowed Grunty in the Aston right up behind him. As we're on lap 8 of this race.
This, oh my, this top 8 was in the same camera shot through there.
Top 6 all filtering their way through Magnus and Vegas or Pigeons have made a massive mistake. But in the middle part,
one of them makes a mistake,
CW.
one of them is just going to get in place.
CW couldn't capitalise on it. But Grunty is going to pass Horizon. Grunty is on the move, up to 7th now.
Next up for Grunty is Legends.
Oh, Horizon was thinking back at him. But no, so Grunty's up to 7th. He's got 2 seconds in front of him to catch the top 6.
I reckon he can pull that gap though, because he's in the Aston Martin.
Behind them, from the back of the grid, Cornish is up to 9th place at the moment.
Cornish and
You could join these two. Yeah. If you could join those two, and then those two start catching as a yellow flag. Oh, Horizon, no. Oh, I'm spinning again. Tires are hot. Calm them down. Oh, there's a crazy fish and tribal.
Turned into the game as Legend joined the game here.
Oh, Red Bull Mercedes going to Cop's Corner. Oh, not Cop's Corner. Old turn 1. That could have been a Hamilton. Verstappen on Hamilton.
CW was looking at Legends through their Matty's top end. Oh, CW almost
Horizon again. Horizon's race is just filtering away.
Tornadoes on the hards.
He's 59 seconds off of everybody else. He's hoping for a miracle back there. Unfortunately, Tribal and Crazy Fish are going at it.
CW
what happened in qualifying?
Is very, very close to Legends here. Oh, Legends was making a big mistake, and CW could be getting him here. He could be getting him here. Oh, down the inside, there we are.
It's not what Legends needs. All this battling with CW, who's due to pit in a couple of laps or so.
One Tribal gets
and they're dropping off.
One Tribal is in 10th.
He's having a titanic battle with Crazy Fish, who they came together in qualifying. Do not come together again, these two.
Hopefully it doesn't anyway.
Oh. Tribal moves to the middle. Crazy Fish just about finds enough room on the outside. Give each other room. Oh, Tribal moves across. Doesn't give him a lot of room. Oh! Clips him under the ear.
I guess he's trying to get his own back from quality. No, Hippo Cornish has not got a penalty yet. The shock and awe. The king. No, yeah. 4 or 5 drivers have got pens before him. And it's lap 10.
It's still the battle for top 6 rages as CW pits from 5th, just about stops it in time. So that indicates how long Cornet Star has in the lead, and he has not broken away from everybody else behind
CW
him.
has boxed. Cornet Star would probably box. Benjamin F1 Racer is now catching up.
Yeah, all these medium tyre runners, you've got Ben, Hudson, Pigeon and Legends. They don't mind that Cornet is leading because he'll be pitting anytime soon.
And he hasn't got
and then they'll be on the better rubber.
And behold our DRS.
Yeah, they'll be on the better rubber and just catch him back up once they pit. Problem is, who is going to be leading that charge? Because Hudson is now feeling a bit racy on the back of Ben here.
He is getting a bit racy. Ooh, it could be getting close for here.
Pigeon has just got being gapped by a couple of car lengths, or maybe not, because on the exit, Pigeon gets a good run, and Cornet defending heavily. Ben thinks nothing of it. He's got to go for the move on the inside.
He's going to go down
Box
the
corner.
inside. He's going to open the steering.
Oh,
Ben, open
tyres.
the steering.
Oh, he's going to go for the lead. What a move.
He opened the
He's done
steering very much there, and he has got the move. Great job from CRF1 Ben.
Be careful though, because Cornet still has a bit of grip in them. Hudson's got to be also careful. Doesn't allow Ben to get into. He's going to go for the lunge. Go for the dive bomb.
Oh! Ooh. I thought his car was sideways through there. Is he going to get him through here?
Bend it. Oh.
He should have sent it while he had the time. He left him the space.
He's got to watch out, Hudson, because all the time he's trying to find a move past Cornet. He's got Pigeon and Legends who are just waiting,
And then there's
poised.
Ben. Then there's Grunt in the background. He's on the soft.
Gunty still a couple of seconds, cannot latch onto the back of this group.
He's on dead softs, to be honest, so.
Mm.
Horizon. Penalty.
Cornet Star coming on the back of Ben. Ben weaving a little bit. He can't do too much.
Oh, there's a spinning pass. That's all right in
Horizon
the
again.
background. Spin in the middle of the track, and that is a car coming in.
Oh,
It's
pin.
Cornet.
And Legend. Not Legend. Pigeon.
Maybe
That's early on
Pigeon for
medium.
the undercut.
Oh. Horizon's had a massive off, remember. Not remember.
I'd
It's
imagine
a massive, massive off.
I imagine Pigeon's going for the undercut, like a massive undercut.
Yeah.
Cornet's on the
Lovely
medium.
soft tyres.
Pigeon's on the soft. Is Pigeon going for the 2-star?
No. He could easily go soft to the end. Remember, they're going to be fresh.
Alright, yeah. Never mind, ignore me.
Because we're forgetting we had a restart. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. These guys are going to be careful because Pigeon is going to do a massive undercut on all three of them. They can't
But
fight
then-
too much,
But
but
they
at the
will
same
have
time,
got, fresher tyres.
maybe by a lap, do they cover him off immediately?
Pigeon is already gaining on CW.
Oh, CW got in between them. CW is going for the net lead. Around the inside of Cornet, this will be interesting. Cornet fights him off. Where do you look? Because Legends is right up the back of Hudson and is going for second down the hanger straight. They're almost touching tyres.
Legends makes the move.
Tops corner just before he pits. So he decides to cover off Pigeon, but the other two do not.
Oh, the side by side from Magnus. And there's a spinning car. It's Cornet.
Oh,
Cornet's bonnet contact with CW. They've gone side by side through Maggots and Beckett's. Pigeon's
Yeah,
not past
Pigeon's
him
gonna-
now.
yeah, Pigeon's got him.
Penalty wise,
CW is trying to look
has got
back.
6 seconds.
Where is Legends? Where is Legends in all this?
Oh, you've got to feel bad for Cornet.
Oh, they're stuck!
Oh,
They've been... Oh
Horizon.
no! Horizon's AI car. It's blocking everybody in the pit lane.
Oh,
Legends
no.
and Cornish, they're stuck.
That is unfair.
Oh my goodness.
That is so unfair.
I've seen this before. It's nothing. This is what happens when a lobby host leaves, and the problem is the whole pit lane is blocked.
Oh no, and Ben has to make his stop, and so does Hudson.
He'd be told. He'd be told. They all have pit engineers that would have told him. Uh-oh, they're still stuck.
Oh no.
And they're folded to the back, so surely Ben... Yeah, Ben's not pitting, neither is Hudson. They realise this. And it's absolutely trashed Cornish and Legends' race. Legends was fighting for the lead.
That is so unfair.
I've seen this before. It's so rare, but this is what happens when you have host disconnections and all that.
So unfair for them.
Yep. And those that have to pit or wanting to pit, they have to wait now.
So that car disappears.
It's still stuck.
Oh, I generally feel bad for them.
Oh my word.
They're gonna get lapped.
Race is done. Race is completely done, but the question is, when is this gonna... The thing is, Horizon has retired his car, so it should disappear. I'm trying to focus on the race at hand, but the problem is, the longer that car stays, the longer the pit lane is completely closed. Well, effectively. I mean, it isn't, but as Hudson is trying to go for the lead. Meanwhile, this just puts it all into Pigeons' hands. Yeah, Hush is saying this perfectly. If it doesn't fix, Ben and Hudson are screwed. Because they can't pit. This is madness. The other thing as well is they can't restart because we're already halfway through.
Yeah, they was thinking about it and doing it 25%, I think. But there has been people in the chat saying restart won't be 25. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a restart. This is just going to... I do reckon Cornish and Legends may as well just retire.
Yeah, but if they retire, what happens to their car?
True. Oh, this is so unfair for them. I actually feel horrible for them.
I've seen it before. It's very rare, but it happens when a host leaves the lobby because it completely messes it up.
Oh. This has ruined Ben's race. It's ruined Hudson's race. It's ruined everyone who has to stop race. So this race may as well go down as a Pigeon Munch win. Unless they will undisqualify the people who haven't stopped if this glitch hasn't sorted itself out.
Well, there goes Cornish.
Yeah, Cornish just left.
It really is such a shame. Tribal's coming in. He hasn't got the memo. He's going to get stuck as well.
Cornish
unless this fixes it.
Such a good race as well. Cornish disqualified.
Because he's left the session, so his car's still there.
Oh wait, no, Cornish's car's disappeared. Oh no, Tribal's not going to be there.
Oh no.
Oh, there's 3 of them now. Is Horizon's car, which is retired. Cornish is joined back, but he doesn't know he's disqualified.
We're not doing another 50% race. I'm saying, well, you guys can. I can't.
I can't.
No. So you can re-race, but there'll be no stream. That's for sure. Unless someone else does it, but not to fault the decision because obviously this is unprecedented. It's such a shame as well, Invade, as well, because this is building up very nicely and.
Cornish and Legends was having an amazing race.
Hudson coming in.
Hudson.
Him as well. The more and more people stack up, the more ridiculous this gets. I mean,
this is so annoying.
I'm almost starting to suggest this.
Oh wait.
Now because
Thingyson was stuck in the. Oh wait. Hudson's at the start of it.
Oh gee, yeah. Guys, you gotta do it. Have it
Ben's just gonna have to try to get to the end.
No, I don't think this... I'm not happy in this situation, to be honest. Corner shoe in the chat. We've got to do something about this, I think. And I'm open to suggestions. What I'm... The thing I am saying, let's say, if they do another 50%, it ain't gonna be streamed, because... Well, someone else will have to stream it, because I'm not doing another 50%.
Oh,
Not
wait,
for another hour.
They're coming out now. Hudson.
Yeah, but their races are gone. Legends is 2 laps. Tribal is 1 lap. Hudson is miles back.
I mean,
okay.
At least now they can. I mean, Hudson's.
We are keeping going for now, apparently.
Hudson's in the point still, and Ben can pit.
Yeah.
Grunty.
But their race is just gone. The race is gone. The race is now gone. Is the problem. Gap to leader.
Oh no. Oh, you've got to feel bad for whose race has been lost. Due to lobby host.
It's a multitude of things. I mean,
the game shouldn't have this though. The game shouldn't have these types of glitches when it's
not at all
this big of a brand, and the games have been going on for this long for ages now. Just stupid. At least now Ben doesn't have to worry about the pit getting stuck in the pit lane. Never mind, he's left.
Oh, he's left.
No, he's disconnected. I'll get him back.
No one. Let me have a look at the Discord. I'm actually part of the F2 Discord, so I can actually see what's going on.
Nothing's been called. I think Ben's generally just disconnected.
Yeah, can you invite him back?
Yeah, I've got it. This race should have been a Ben win, and now it's not going to be a Ben win.
This race should have involved about 6 of them.
Yeah,
to be honest.
But now the game being broken has ruined him. I don't think. I don't think Ben's actually disconnected, because it does seem like his car's going top speed. And he's got that wheel rotation.
Definitely left the session. Definitely popped up that he said he did.
Unless the game's broken and it's lied to us. Oh my, this has been a broken lobby.
Bad, isn't it? But he's trying to go as long as he can. The moment before he pits.
He's probably gonna.
He's the only one yet to pit as well.
Unless he'll have too much of a. Yeah, he's coming in now.
Yeah, here we go. Legends letting off a bit of steam. I mean,
the gap between Pigeon and Ben is a bit broken, isn't it, to me? Is it broken for you?
It will be, because yeah, pit lane is clear.
Thank God.
So Pigeon should easily regain the lead, unfortunately, because obviously Ben's been out for so long, and the Pigeon undercut is 6 laps strong.
Well,
although the thing is,
look at this.
A slow pit lane.
Yeah, but Ben will probably catch up and then destroy them.
He's got 6 lap fresher tyres, actually. Yeah, good point. The CW's in second. We got to regather ourselves now, as Grunty's going to get ahead of Ben.
No.
Oh, just Ben rejoins just in front. Alright, so Ben is now third. He is 7.5 seconds on the lead. He's 7 lap fresher tyres. Up to him to win the race now. See what he can do.
Hopefully, we can see at least more drivers get involved for the win now. Saying Legends and Hudson can't. But I mean, Hudson is on the leading lap now.
Grunty's on for a possible podium. In fact, he's actually in a podium now because CW's got 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Let's go Grunty.
So, so Grunty's in a net third. But he's still eyeing up Ben here because they're practically even on tyre wear now.
Him with a little bit more wear.
ERS as well. Grunty's got a little bit better ERS. CW's not giving up on trying to overtake Pigeon, but his penalties are not going to be...
Yeah, I don't think he's going to pass Pigeon because that 10 lap mediums ain't doing him too good.
Hippo's like, push like a lion. Push like a lion. Yes. Is that a new thing now?
Yeah.
We've gone from the no Michael no to the push like lion thing.
Push like
That's what we're doing now. Okay. Grunty's sticking with him. Oh, CW, come on.
Yeah, I don't think CW's getting points. I mean, what am I on?
No, he will get points. He will get points. Yeah, they're so spread out. Come on.
Oh yeah, I meant podium. I'm just not with it today.
I've kind of lost my kind of vibe for this race. It's completely and utterly ruined it.
Yes.
Pigeon's on for a win. He's just got to keep it clean.
Unless Ben can have some amazing pace through this last
they are catching him. They are catching him. That's not throwing the towel just yet. They can just see him a few corners ahead.
But they also have to get through CW if they want to overtake.
Is that a lapped Hudson in between?
It is. He's still battling for the lead.
It should be. It really should be. So it should be Legends 3 laps out. I was actually just thinking this, Invade. You know the one person who is loving this lobby catastrophe right now? Mr. Sturridge.
He is.
He would have lost the championship lead, arguably.
Not getting points.
Just trying to think how it would work. It would be very close between Pigeon and Ben. No. It'd be very close between Pigeon and Ben.
Oh. Still feel bad for the ones that got held up in the pits.
Nothing you can do.
The marshals should leave that car.
Oh! Has CW got damage there? CW hit the back of Pigeon because Pigeon was so slow. I've just had a sudden thought. Invade. Pigeon's tyres. 9 laps.
Oh, they could explode.
Well, they won't be very good. No wonder Ben is catching, because Ben is catching
2 seconds this lap.
Rapidly. Right.
2 seconds.
1:30.3.
He's gonna let the lap
28.9. Ben is 1.6 seconds quicker as CW. CW's got damage. He must have damage because he's horrendously slow.
Ben, please be careful.
Ben, send it.
There was a bit of contact.
On the outside. Grunty as well. They're both going to go by him.
From Ben though. Only 10, only like 20%.
No, Grunty, no.
Grunty's just lost a
time penalty.
Unless Cornet.
He'll get. Oh, he's got to put away from Cornet to get third. Hudson yeets out the way, which he has to. There's 2 more cars there, Hudson.
Oh no.
Alright. So Ben is 3 seconds behind. 8 lap fresh tyres. This race still has drama.
Maybe Ben and Grunty get closer enough, and then they DRS swap each other. They could catch him maybe on the last lap.
I'm gonna check something here. So again, there's this sudden thought just occurred to me. Yeah, Pigeon's tyres are absolutely shot. Got a lap and a half to go though. To try and hold on. I'm just taking a look at the standings for a second.
Yeah, Hudson
So
hasn't tired even though he was going to confirm point.
This is huge. This is absolutely huge because if Ben can catch and pass Pigeon, we will move on to 105 points. He can lead the championship by a point over Sturridge. But I just Grunty's having a say about it.
Grunty does not want Ben leading the championship. That's for sure.
If Pigeon can hang on, he'll go up to 97 points, which will put him into second.
How many points will Ben be on if he gets P2?
If he gets P2, Ben will be on 98 points. He will be 6 points behind the lead.
So he will be P2.
And so on. Grunty has a penalty, remember. So even if he passes Ben, which he's going for, Ben defending, move backs across the road and opens up the gate for Grunty to go up on the inside, and he does take it. This might hamper Ben enough for Pigeon to stay into the lead. It's not what Ben wants. As Pigeon is about to cross.
They might be doing a tactical swap here though. And then they might have a mad pace through the fast few straights. And then he's going to make the dive on the last turn, and then he's going to force him off. With that open
2 seconds.
steering. Yeah, but look at the gap now.
4 tenths in 2 corners.
4 tenths with Grunty in front, and now he's got DRS. He's now next to Ben. He has to catch up. Come on, Ben. He's gone purple.
I think Grunty in the way is going to hamper him. I think Grunty in the way is... Or is Grunty giving Ben DRS to...
That's what I think he's doing. I don't think it's going to be enough. They can see Pigeon in front of them. Will Pigeon get a puncher though?
I think Pigeon might have enough. He might just have enough. It's so close. Yeah, they're both just out of DRS. Grunty's out of DRS, so is Ben. I think Pigeon's got it. Ben moves back across.
Ben's not going to get it.
Pigeon. He's just got the chicane to go. He's got 8 tenths. Surely it's enough. It would be dramatic. And speaking of dramatic, takes the victory in Silverstone. What a mad race this was.
5
Ben in second. Cornet nabs the podium off of Grunty in the third. Grunty the fourth. Sliverin is going to cross the line in fifth, just ahead of Manny for 6th place. CW 7th. Crazy Fish.
That race did fall into Matty's hands.
Crazy Fish in 8th. Tornado in 9th, and Tribal is going to get the point with Legends a lap down. His race completely and utterly destroyed.
And he couldn't even pass Hudson. That's how bad his race went.
Tornado spun it on the last lap, by the way, but he's so far ahead. He's fine to stay in 9th. This is a race of what could have been.
It could have been probably a Legends podium. It could have been a Ben win if the pit stop.
It could have been a 5-way fight for the win, because we had a 5-car train.
It could have
before all that happened.
It could have been a Grunty surprise win if he caught up through pit stops. It could have been anything. I'll invite the top 3 in a minute.
They've all left, but they've all left. I don't blame anyone really for that. That was
a
shame to see. big shame to see.
That race was very long and very mad and very crazy. If I pigeon now. Now it's saying that Cornish didn't get DNF. Didn't get disqualified. He got DNF.
I don't know anymore. Honestly, I don't.
This game is that broken.
Just AJ Notorious. Fill me in what happened. Well, it's all going so well. And apart from the lobby restart because the host, etc. It was all going so well. It was all stepping up quite nicely with the 6-car train. And then a Haas decided to block everybody in the pit lane. But then that took Legends out of it. Ben couldn't pit because of it. He would have got stuck as well. Hudson was out the race as well. But we still had a good finish, so it's not too bad. It's, again, as I said, as a race could have been, but we got a result.
Do you want to do P3 and P1 and I do P2?
You can do the other way round.
Can do.
Yes, please.
I forgot I used P3 now.
Cornet third, and then...
Oh, yeah. So, make sure you've got your honours included. Cornet, first of all, congrats on the podium. Had a crazy race. How would you sum up the qualifying first?
Well, I was away for the whole weekend. I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't even expecting Q3. And then on my final lap, I left about like half a tenth on the table, at least. So I could have probably got a bit higher, but I'm still happy where I started, P5. And starting on the softs, I just didn't know if I'd get through the medium, so I just thought those strategies work, so I may as well go on softs.
Yeah, you wouldn't have made it through on the mediums. How would you sum up your crazy race?
Well, it was really good actually. I had a good start, and then the front two just deleted themselves, which was a spectacle. And then I think it was after literally my outlap of after my pit stop, 'cause I knew the undercuts extremely powerful. I knew that Red Bull was going to come after me, and I started going through maggots. I was just like, I'm not going to back down, because we were side by side, and that was the wrong decision. I spun, lost 8 seconds, so I was just sort of salvaging what I could, and then I luckily caught onto the back of Granti for most of the race. His DRS just got dragged along by him on my mediums, and then overtook the Red Bull and somehow scraped P3 out of it, so very happy.
I want to know your thoughts on that crazy pit stop drama that a few of your rivals for the win was involved with. How would you sum up that?
From what I've heard, it was just one driver who caused it, didn't it? It was one driver if it's one driver blocking the pits. Oh, it was tired Haas.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a retired Haas.
So it's not even a player; it's just the game doing it.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was Horizons. He DNF'd.
Yeah.
Well, basically retired in the pits. The car went back out, blocked the pit lane. Everybody that pitted, which was Legends first, then Cornish, got stuck for however more until it miraculously fixed itself. But by which time everybody that got stuck was like a lap or 2 or 3 behind. So.
Well, I mean, if I was a part of that, I'd be fuming. But I feel like there's because it's a Codemaster thing. There's nothing deleted. Because if it was a player, I would say a ban. If you're just blocking people in the pits, but obviously you can't do that.
Game thing.
You can't do that with Codemasters. So I'd just say it's extremely unfortunate. and would have been a good race with them in it, but can't change the past, I guess.
Yeah. Next week is Hungary. What's your feelings going into that?
Well, I haven't actually completed a race in Hungary. RSF1, my first season last season. I was having my notorious internet issues, which I think a few people know about, and I sort of just jumped the start and start out. So a bit of preparation plan, it should be fine, and hopefully get a second podium of the year. So I kind of feel like last year Daniel Ricciardo at the start of the season had an absolute tragic start, but getting into momentum at least.
And Michael, do you have any questions for Cornet?
Not really questions, just views. A very nice podium for yourself. Obviously, one of those that maybe you could say it's a humble or lucky podium, but you still had the pace there. It's still points for you, which is good because you're one of the drivers that I said were in had some difficult luck. So maybe the luck has come your way, and this is where it begins for yourself. You had the better luck this time, but well done on the podium, and
Thank
good
you.
luck next week in Hungary.
Thank you very much.
All right, heading to Mr. Ben in the Ferrari. Well done on your second, and I can see in the F2 chat you are very disappointed because that could have been a win, and I do agree. You win that fight for the win with about 5 or 6 of you, and it's a shame that all this has happened because obviously the race was looking very, very tasty between that train that you were in. You're still going to be happy with second. Obviously, it helps with the championship, what with Sturridge and Legends not scoring any points for their difficulties. I can sense the frustration, but you've got to be slightly happy, I guess. It could have been worse.
Short-term pain, long-term gain, as they say. Yeah, not really happy with second. Didn't expect to be qualifying where I was, if I'm honest. I had no pace on the softs. I think my medium run was actually matching my soft time. That's how bad I was on the softs. In the race, got a good start. Don't know what happened with Sturridge and Legends. Sturridge said they couldn't turn left all of a sudden when they were locking wheels, I think, or something went on, I don't know. Let Cornetstar go past eventually. I think he was the one on the softs. I was going to fight him, stick behind him. And then, yeah, the host decided to leave, which caused a lot of drama, should we just say. Luckily, I had an engineer, AJ, telling me, do not pit, shouting down my arrow. Before I was going to pit, I was going to do an undercut, but I saw a pigeon go and I thought, oh god, I'm going to get absolutely swallowed up here. Saw Legends go in, then I saw he got stuck. I thought, okay, I'm going to have to go all the way to the end of the race here almost. Come out on the softs, I knew I was going to catch pigeon. Well, I was planning to. Then Grunt decided to intervene with the pens he had. Made my life misery. And Hudson not getting out of the way after consecutive blue flags, which pissed me off in the party, I'll be honest. I saved all my tyres. I wasn't pushing maximum on the softs until the final lap where I absolutely blitzed it, but had Grunt not have been in front, may have got DRS to Pigeon, may have passed, may not, but yeah, P2. Well done, Pigeon, on the win.
Yeah. Throws you into the title fight. I mean, you win it before.
I never left.
It closes the Daniel Ricciardo, of course. Yeah, closes right back up now, which is great. It's great for us. It wasn't great that race, but the outcome is that we got a result and it closes up the championship as we move into Hungary, a completely different track to this. Hopefully no issues, hopefully a good race, but what's your thoughts heading into that? It's the the Monaco without the walls, as they call it. So it could be a tricky one.
I don't know really, because before tonight's race for Britain, I was just saying points will do, and if I get into Q3 bottom end, I'll be happy. And all of a sudden,
But now you got a title to think about.
Hungary is just, if I get points, I get points. Belgium is the one I'm more interested in. There we go.
All right. Well, well done on your second.
Thank you very much.
And good luck next week. And Invade, finish us off.
And with our winner tonight, Mr. Pettymunch, how do you feel, first of all, of winning this race?
A little bit empty, to be honest. It was a bit of a grapple. Not really how it should have gone. I mean, I could have won, but probably unlikely. Yeah, just a bit rubbish in the end.
And how would you sum up the qualifying session you had?
Qualifying was pretty rubbish as well, to be fair. I really struggled on the softs, like Ben did. On the mediums, I could go faster, but on the softs for some reason, I really struggled to get the lap out. But starting in the mid, the top 10 was okay.
And what made you be the undercut in the race?
Mainly just looking at the tyre deck, seeing that you could pretty much do a full race on the mediums, so I didn't see any problem in pitting halfway for the softs. And my hope was that I could get a couple of seconds, if not a few seconds, and try to manage the gap. But it was all confusing after that. I thought it was going to be restarted or postponed or something like that, so I just kept on going. And then somehow came out in the lead of it all. So a win's a win, I guess.
And how would you sum up your battle with the rest of the top 6? I can't remember who it was with, but it was on your first stint.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a train, really, to be honest. I couldn't actually get into a position to overtake. I would have had to use literally all my RS on one straight to get, close to someone. So it was more like just trying to hope someone made a mistake, but they didn't. So that's why I tried to go early on the pit stop.
And the Hungaroring next week, how are you feeling into that?
I like Hungary, to be fair. It's one of my favourite tracks. I've always gone well there, which is odd, being on the pad. I don't know why, I've always had a nice flow around there. So hopefully I can put something put together there as well.
And Michael, do you have any questions for Mr. Pigeon Munch?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I understand your frustration. I'm frustrated. It's why is it here? Why is this thing that's just happened done it? But we got to move on. We got a result and so on. And similar as I said to Ben, it brings you back into the again. You never left the championship fight. You were in it anyway. But it's closed it up massively. It's gone from a 2-way to a 4-way, or maybe even a 5. So it's good stuff moving forward. Hungary next. What's your thoughts for that? Is it a strong track for you?
Yeah, like I say, I've always gone with that, so should be hoping for another podium.
Yeah, all good. And well done on your win, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you could sense the tension and the frustration, can't you, Invade? I mean, you are as well. We all are. Why does it happen? But
Ruined the mood of the race.
Yes, it completely did. But we got to move on. The show must go on, of course. And these guys will be back in Hungary. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a good race. We deserve one after that, I think. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully. As for the rest of this week, we've got the F5 Group tomorrow. We have F3
You can
on
watch me
the
score
Wednesday.
points.
Yeah, we have F3 on Wednesday. That's
Sure, man.
maybe I can win on Wednesday. Maybe. Oh wow. Okay. I'll put that in my notes for commentating on you, Ben, next week. And then Thursday is finally finished off by the F4 division. Make sure you join us for all of those starting at 8 o'clock, of course. And yes, fingers crossed we can redeem our viewers with a nice entertaining race in F5 tomorrow. No pressure at F5. But until then, take care as always, and we will see you very soon. And good night.